So in under 2 minutes, I'm just going to walk you through the Windows Update section of the RoboShadow dashboard. It's quite simple to understand because I think, you know, we've all lived with Windows updates for quite some time now, but just a couple of nuances around that before I get into it. So Windows 10 is pretty good now at keeping itself updated and not caring if the user wants their machine rebooted or not. So you tend to find the actual desktops tend to look after themselves, albeit to pass an internal penetration test or an audit, you really need to be able to demonstrate that they are all updated. It's the servers that you need to keep a keen eye on. We don't usually let servers update on their own, assuming that they're sort of business critical servers. So this helps to be able to keep tabs on that. So we've also added the sort of roll-up availables and the driver updates. Quite a lot of the time, if you have users that are complaining that they've got constant problems with their laptops, quite often being able to see if that user's had all of the device driver updates usually leads you to a path of where you can work out where the problem lies. Things like BIOS upgrades and things like that can be picked up here. But by and large, it's fairly simple. It is just a dashboard to let you know what machines have what updates available and any one sort of lagging behind. And to me, ideally, you don't really want any user to be any more than 1 or 2 revisions or security revisions behind. So these are security updates. Obviously, the critical updates, they are critical for the operating of the operating system. For want of a better expression, it's the security updates that are going to be a threat. So as a general rule, 1 or 2 is kind of fine, but once they start getting to having more than 3 security updates outstanding, that's when you need to go ahead and get that resolved. And usually, quite often, it is just a reboot that needs to happen, and the RoboShadow dashboard will indicate areas, devices, that actually need to be rebooted. So just really from a dashboard perspective here, you can click and see which ones need what particular update as well. And there's an additional drill in as well, just to give you a bit more detail around what is the actual element it's particularly missing. So I think I was just coming up to time as well as I'm being indicated. So hopefully it is fairly simple but effective, but we really just wanted people to be able to have a single pane of glass when looking at and managing their Windows updates. So thank you very much for watching.